Dear East St. Louis, I have to talk to you and the businesses. I hear you're having trouble down there with crime, corruption, and all that blibbity blab. As far as the kids dying, I get it, because I wouldn't want my kid playing outside if I had one. Not without your supervision. You're doing the best you can, but what are you doing to get rid of the gangs there? What have you done? Have you stood your ground? Have you, uh, you know, get, created a barrier, a a barrier? They do it all the time in other places. Have you summoned the guardian angels? Have you tried to persuade businesses to come do business with you? Because I see a lot of empty spaces where a business could go, a large enough business to employ most of the adults in that city. Or let me call it a town, because you have under 1 million people there. Um, I hear your city government's quite corrupt. So, may I suggest Barack Obama? And I know you have a mayor already, but he needs to be the next mayor of East St. Louis. Simply because everyone knows he's a straight arrow. And no one has to worry about him accepting bribes or kickbacks or all that shit that goes down there. So you might want to hit him up, write him. He does a lot of good work in Chicago. You might want to persuade him to come on down to see for himself. He'll be well protected. And yeah, the teenagers down there need jobs as well. I don't pity people down there. I just feel the pain because poverty is everywhere. There are other cities like that, but not the entire city. And I agree with you that every city has a ghetto, 2 or 3 at best, in a large city. But when your entire town is a ghetto, that's an issue that the state government doesn't have the balls to address. Or maybe you could get the governor of Illinois to summon the National Guard. God knows it's a wild west down there. You need the National Guard, and you don't need 1 million nightclubs and all those holes on Coopersville Street where the club is. I heard about that brawl. If that's the only thing y'all got going down there is hoochie mamas and nightclubs, then you need a new strategy, because y'all just killing each other left and right. Poverty is no excuse to kill yourselves or anybody else. You have a great bus system. You got the Metrolink, and I bet you that most adults down there, if they want a good job, they have to cross the river, which I thought was the Missouri. It turns out to be the Mississippi River. And another feature of your city, and actually it's the only positive thing I can see besides your bus service, is that the Gateway Geyser. So, you might want to go down and see that thing erupt every couple of months per year. It could relax you. And you can look at the arch, because it's the tallest geyser on Earth. I looked it up on Wikipedia. So get your mayor to draw business there. Throw a carnival. Do something that makes outsiders want to come there. Get rid of the gangs. Get the guardian angels, the National Guard. Do whatever you've got to do, and get the white people to come out and play. They're hiding. I know, white people, I know you're there. There are 208 of you. And since you seem to be richer than the black folks down there, maybe you could make something, give them jobs, build stuff, make business come there. Make that Cargill plant open if they're not already. Do something. I don't want my people extinct because of the gangs. Being black and poor does not give you the right to destroy your own city. Okay? I'm poor, you don't see me shooting people up. So, get with it. It's up to you. The politicians can only do so much. You can force them to do more. And you can decide to, instead of wallowing in your pity, your self-pity, and the urban blight, do something. Build those homes yourself. Take the lumber away. Make somebody do something. And get Barack Obama. Do something. Thank you. It's not your fault. I mean, it's not your fault it's going on. But you can change it. And the fact that some of you aren't even trying pisses me off. Instead, you complain about what is instead of making a positive move toward change. It may not be your fault that it happened, but it is your responsibility to make it stop happening. You dig? See ya.